Yo guys, what's good everybody? Your boy BOSG back at it once again with another play-by-play between the Philadelphia 76ers and the OKC Thunder as the starting lineups are coming in. For the Thunder is Aaron Wiggins, Josh Giddey, Jeremiah Robinson, Earl, Trey Mann, and Aleksej Pokusevski. And as for the Philadelphia 76ers, we got Trevelyan Queen, Isaiah Joe, Jaden Springer, Paul Reed, and Michael Foster Jr. all starting for the Sixers today. I know I kind of rushed in the beginning, but you know, it's just based on timing, and we're about to get the tip underway between Paul Reed and number 50 here for the Jazz, and the tip is underway, but the Thunder already have a dunk on the board already as they're already getting started. The OKC Thunder, Paul Reed won the tip, but it was picked up by the OKC Thunder player, and he ends up dunking it for two already. Isaiah Joe gets over to Paul Reed, over to Jaden Springer. Springer looking for options. Back over to Isaiah Joe, a three. That's a brick, rebounded by the OKC Thunder. There's Josh Giddey coming inside, and this is going to be put back in bounds by Isaiah Joe. What a play. And Springer will swing out to Paul Reed. Paul Reed coming inside, puts it up, puts it in, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Robinson Earl falls to the floor. And there they go. The OKC Thunder lay it up for two, and it's good. Sixers got to play some hard defense, man. You can't be playing like this with no defense whatsoever. Here's Jaden Springer with the ball. Springer looking, finds Paul Reed. Reed looking for options. Reed still looking, gives it to Trevelyan Queen. Queen, a two, is no good, and it's rebounded by the OKC Thunder. Josh Giddey picks it up. Flips it back to 17, back over to Josh Giddey. Giddey still looking for options. Giddey flips it back over to 17. 17 comes inside. 17 for OKC puts up a layup, misses it, and then gets his own rebound and puts it in the second time. Slow start for the Sixers here right out the gate. Can't be doing that. There's Trevelyan Queen with the ball. Queen gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe matched up against Josh Giddey. Joe around the screen. Isaiah Joe inside, long two. That's no good. And the OKC Thunder once again get the rebound. We cannot rebound the ball. We need to start rebounding. Josh Giddey giving it over to Trey Mann, I believe. Try to lay it up for two. It's no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here's Trevelyan Queen bringing it down the other end. Queen spinning. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go OKC's way. So really not the start the Sixers were hoping for, honestly. Slow start here for Philly. Slow start. And here's Josh Giddey now with the ball. Giddey coming around the screen. Giddey kicks out. OKC man for three, and that's no good. And it's rebounded by the Sixers. Paul Reed looking for options, finds Jaden Springer. Springer rolling to his right, spinning. Springer, step back two is good. Finally, the Sixers are on the board. It took them 2.5 minutes to finally get a bucket. 17 gets it back over to Josh Giddey. Giddey around the screen. And this is going to be an illegal screen here against OKC. Here we go. Here's Trevelyan Queen getting it over to Jaden Springer. Springer puts one up for two. It's no good, but he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Shout out to people in the chat here real quick. Lucas Solomon being the first one in here. Appreciate you for coming through. So my guy said, yo, let's go BSG. You already know, man. Lucas Solomon also said, I can't even watch the game because my cable provider does not provide NBA TV. That's disappointing. As Jaden Springer will make the first free throw at the line. So, Lucas, I guess your only hope is just to listen to me at this point. Appreciate the 3 people in the chat, by the way. Salute to the 3, man. And Jaden Springer will miss the second free throw. 41 tried to get the rebound, but it's going to go out of bounds by the Sixers. So another turnover, and the OKC Thunder will take over. And Josh Giddey will take this down over to Tre Mann, back to Giddey. Giddey around the screen. Giddey inside, spinning, and it's going to be a turnover. Trevelyan Queen had it, and it's going to be a foul against Josh Giddey. Isaiah Joe here to shoot the first free throw, which is good. Looks like it's just one free throw in possession. And that'll be a transition take foul coming against Josh Giddey, it looks like. And the Sixers will get possession. And it'll be inbounded now towards Jaden Springer. Springer gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe rolling to his left. Gets it over to Paul Reed. Paul Reed spinning. Paul Reed kicks out to Springer. Springer still looking for options. Springer down to Trevelyan Queen. Queen coming inside. And looks like this is going to be, I think, a travel coming against the Sixers. So Sixers off to a really slow start. It's disappointing. Josh Giddey gets it over towards Tre Mann. Tre Mann back to Josh Giddey. Giddey around the screen. Giddey still looking. Kicks out. And someone kicked out the 23 and Tre Mann. Tre Mann gets it over to 21, I think. Aaron Wiggins. And this is going to be a foul against the Sixers. This is going to be against number 41. That's going to be Michael Foster Jr. Josh Giddey to do the inbound pass here. Inbounds it. Robinson Earl over to Tre Mann. Tre Mann still looking. Ball's loose. Sixers will pick it up. But a foul will be coming against Tre Mann. Isaiah Joe here playing with some toughness so far, honestly. Not even going to lie to you. Isaiah Joe inbounded towards Trevelyan Queen, and Trevelyan Queen will take it up. Queen gets it down to Isaiah Joe over to Paul Reed. Reed back to Trevelyan Queen. Queen tosses it over towards Michael Foster. Michael Foster gets blocked at the net, and the OKC Thunder will take over as Josh Giddey battling. And this is going to be a jump ball, it looks like, between Josh Giddey and Isaiah Joe. And a timeout is called. The Thunder lead this game so far 6-4. Let's see if the Sixers can start turning this around a little bit, as the Sixers continue to struggle. Guys, if you haven't done so, please hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, man. Would definitely appreciate if you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Lucas Holman, if you're still in here, my guy, be sure to share out the stream. Share out this stream, my guy. Wherever you have social media, share out this stream. You guys know I was kind of in a bit of a rush to get on here, but I kind of ran a little bit behind, so. And I pushed it a little bit towards 5 minutes ahead, and I still kind of started a little late, but we're here now, and I know I had to rush a bit of the intro. And, that's just how it works, man. That's just how it works. Appreciate the 5 people in the chat, though. If you guys haven't done so, hit the like button on the stream, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and share this stream out to wherever you guys have social media. Alex says Pokusevski with 4 points, 2 for 3 from the field, and a couple blocks, I think. Here we go with the jump ball. Isaiah Joe's going to win it over Josh Giddey, and it will go over towards Jaden Springer. Springer with the ball, gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe will toss it over towards Trevelin Queen. Michael Foster picks it up, gets it over to Jaden Springer. Springer, a 2, is no good, and it's rebounded by the OKC Thunder. Pokusevski gets it over. I believe that's towards Trey Mann. Right over to Pokusevski, over to Giddey. Over to Aaron Wiggins for a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. It's Paul Reed with the ball. Paul Reed gets it over to Jaden Springer. Springer still looking. Finds Paul Reed. Reed backing in. Fading 2. Is good for Paul Reed to tie things up at 6 apiece against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Josh Giddey with the ball. Coming around screen. Giddey inside. Giddey up for 2 is no good. But it's rebounded by the OKC Thunder, but they're still going to miss a layup. And it's rebounded by the Sixers. Isaiah Joe will come inside. Actually, no, that was, I think, Trevelin Queen kicking out towards Isaiah Joe, and this is going to be a turnover as this went right towards Josh Giddey. Giddey coming inside, spinning, laying one up for 2 is no good, but the OKC Thunder get the rebound, and that layup is good that time. That, I believe, was Aaron Wiggins. And a 3-pointer here, which is no good from the Sixers, as this is rebounded now by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pokusevski gets us over to Giddey. Giddey is going to be fouled here by Michael Foster Jr., I believe. So let's start here for the Sixers. They got to pick things up. They're actually doing good on defense, but again, their offense just has to be better in terms of scoring. Josh Giddey will miss the first free throw at the line. Sixers got to do a much better job in terms of probably both sides of the ball. They only have 6 points here in about 6 minutes and 50 seconds here. But at the same time, OKC only has 8 points in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And it's going to stay with A as Josh Giddey is going to miss both free throws. It's going to be rebounding here by the Sixers. But it's Myles Powell at 2. It's no good. I know that was actually Isaiah Joe, which was a good 2-pointer. And to tie this game up at 8 points apiece. Bronson Earl over to Pokusevski. Back over to Wards, I believe, in the direction of Trey Mann. Trey Mann with the step back 3, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Paul Reed picks it up. Reed gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe flips it over to Jaden Springer. Springer, a pump fake against Josh Giddey. Springer spinning. Springer still looking. Springer up for 2. It's good. End of foul. With under 3.5 minutes left to go, Jaden Springer will head to the line for one more to make this a 3-point lead here for the Philadelphia 76ers and has an opportunity to make this 11-8. 2-5 for Josh Giddey. In terms of defense, 2-5, but in terms of the offensive side, Josh Giddey. Springer has 6 of the team's 10 points. Now Megan Springer with 7 of the team's 11 points as Jaden Springer makes the free throw at the line. Here we go. Here comes, I believe that's Trey Mann bringing it up. And someone will lay it up for 2, but it's no good. The Sixers do get the rebound. I believe Myles Powell is into the game now. Gets over to Paul Reed. Reed up for a 2, no good. Springer getting the rebound, and Springer puts it in for 2. Sixers might be starting to find the rhythm here. As Jaden Springer is at this point carrying the Sixers right now in this one. Jalen Williams checking into the game, and this is going to be, I believe, will this be an offensive foul? I think it's going to be an offensive foul coming against OKC. as this, I think, is going to be a timeout by the Oklahoma City Thunder to talk things over. Gang, guys, shout out to the 4 people in the chat. If you guys haven't done so, hit the like button on the stream, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and share out the stream. Let's bring more viewers in here. And guys, be sure to comment in the chat and give me your thoughts on how you're feeling about the game so far. Guys, leave me your thoughts in the chat, man. Yes, Lucas, I saw that in the DMs, my guy. That was hilarious. But guys, be sure to leave me some thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the game so far? Low scoring first quarter, I'm going to admit that right now. A lot of defense being played. Sixers might be starting to find their rhythm. The Sixers are stepping up when they needed to, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far after our slow start against this team. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. We have to keep this up, though. We can't stop here. We got to keep on, climbing the ladder all the way up to the end of the fourth quarter. We got to start a little winning streak here, man. Let's go. Jaden Springer has the same amount of points as the whole Oklahoma City Thunder team. Springer gets inside, and he's going to be fouled. Jaden Springer's got the same amount of points as the whole Oklahoma City Thunder team. That is hilarious, dude. As the first free throw is good for Jaden Springer. The second one is going to be missed by Jaden Springer, and OKC is going to get the rebound on this one. Here we go. There's number 8 giving it over to 23. Then it's going to be Trey Mann, I think. He's going to lose the ball, and it's going to be picked up by OKC. It's Jalen Williams, and it's going to be no good, and the Sixers are going to get the rebound here. Here's Paul Reed looking for options. Reed gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe around the screen from Paul Reed. Gets it over to Jaden Springer. Out to Myles Powell. Powell coming inside. Powell up for 2. It's no good. And this is going to be a blocking foul coming against number 6, Jalen Williams. There's 2 Jalen Williams for the OKC Thunder, if you guys did not see that. The one who fouled the Sixers was Jalen Williams with Jaylin. There's 2 Jalen Williams. Imagine if Embiid played Summer League. Dude, nobody would stop him, and Embiid at that point would just have 100 like Wilt Chamberlain did back in the days. As Myles Powell's going to make the first one at the line here for the Sixers. Dude, Embiid would demolish everyone, bro. Not even joking. Embiid would absolutely demolish everybody. And the second one is good at the line for Myles Powell. Sixers increase their lead by 8, 16-8. 23 will toss it over, and will toss it over twice. In the corner for 3, it's no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Joe for the Sixers. Under a minute 50 to go. Isaiah Joe gets over to Myles Powell. Powell still looking. Comes around the screen. Powell spinning, kicking out to Paul Reed, taking a 3. That's good for Paul Reed. Paul Reed with a three-pointer. I believe that he finally gets on the board here, I think. And OKC Thunder will put in a layup. That is going to be Tre Mann putting it in for two. But, dude, Jaden Springer was literally carrying us in the beginning. Isaiah Joe's. What a shot by Paul Reed. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. I think the internet was bugging a little bit, but let me know if you guys can hear me. Paul Reed had 20 points Tuesday against the Grizzlies. He had a phenomenal performance that game. Isaiah Joe looking, going up for two. It's going to be no good, and it's going to be rebounded here by the OKC Thunder. Number 12 is going to get it over. And here we go, the OKC Thunder's players. Can't read their numbers, by the way. Here's 13. Coming inside, kicks it out. They kick it out twice. They kick it out once again, 4-3, and this is going to be no good. And Paul Reed's going to get the rebound, I believe, is the one to get it. Or rather, that's Michael Foster Jr. Here's Myles Powell coming inside. Powell, a two, is no good. And the OKC Thunder will get the rebound on this one. Jalen Williams here will kick it out to 27. 27 back over to 6. Back over to 8, which I believe is one of the Jalen Williams. And he'll shoot it for 2, and that one's good. And the OKC Thunder are down 7 to the Sixers, 19-12. I'm good? All right. Appreciate that, Lucas. Lucas, share out the stream wherever you got social media, my guy. Let people know that I'm live. Let people know, man. And Myles Powell will take this ball down the court, looking for one more. Powell will get it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe looking. Isaiah Joe try to get it over. This is going to be a turnover. OKC will have one shot. 12 to shoot 3. That's good with 1/10 of a second left. And Myles Powell's like, I don't even care. OKC closing out the first quarter on a 7-0 run. They're down to the Sixers, though, 19-15. A low-scoring first quarter for both teams. A low-scoring first quarter here for both teams. But let's see what each team can do to adjust. Normal Guy, what's going on? Normal Guy, baby! Appreciate you for coming through, Normal Guy. Be sure to shout out the stream. Appreciate you for coming through. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so. Luke Solomon said, I'm about to share it out to my friends. All right, appreciate you, my guy. Guys, give me your thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the first game? How you guys feeling about the game so far after the first quarter? Let me know how you guys are feeling, man. Isaiah Joe with already 3 steals. Like, dang. Sheesh. Isaiah Joe's played all 10 minutes of the first quarter. That is crazy. Isaiah Joe's played all 10 minutes of the first quarter. Guys, let me know some thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the game so far after the first quarter? The Oklahoma State Thunder, like I said before, are down to the Philadelphia 76ers, 19-15. But they finished on a 7-0 run, so they might be looking to get a little hot here towards the end of this one. Here we go. We start the second quarter with Myles Powell bringing it down towards the other end. Powell rolling to his right. Still looking. Finds Trevelin Queen. Queen still looking for options here. Queen looking, gets it down. And this is going to be a turnover as 29 for the Sixers. Which is going to be... Can't tell who that was, honestly. But that was the box score. 29 is Tyler Bay. But they get it back. Myles Powell shooting a 3, but it's going to be called out of bounds, and it's going to be Sixers ball. It's going to go the other... It's going to be Oklahoma State Thunder ball. And Oklahoma State Thunder have the ball here. We'll get to comments in a second. Here we go. Here's Williams gets it over. They kick it out to the man in the corner. Back over to Williams. Williams over to Williams. Williams inside, and he will miss the dunk as he tried to get one for 2, but couldn't do so. Tyler Bay kicks it out towards Myles Powell. Myles Powell around the screen. Powell will kick it down towards Trevelin Queen. A 3. It's no good. It'll bounce twice. Sixers will get the rebound. Powell with a wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Sixers get the rebound again, but lose it. But they get it back again. Trevelin Queen with the ball now. Queen still looking for options here. We'll kick it up towards Myles Powell. Powell still looking for options. Powell still looking. Clock's winding down. They have to get one off. Can't do so, and OKC is going to get the rebound. And they'll shoot a 3 here, and this one is good. I believe that was Pokashevsky or Krejci here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. But here comes Myles Powell down the other end. Powell still looking. Rolls out to his right. Looking. Flips it down towards number 41. And that one was... 41 was Michael Foster. And what a dunk. He just absolutely threw a jackhammer. Williams over to Williams once again. There's 2 Williams on the Oklahoma State Thunder if you guys did not see. There's 27 now. That's Krejci. Krejci over to 13. 13. Laying it up for 2, and it's good. Number 13 for the Oklahoma State Thunder is Ousmane Dieng. Trevelin Queen. And this is going to be a blocking foul against the Thunder, and the Sixers will keep it. Dookie Dookie, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Say go Cardinals. Who y'all playing today? Y'all still playing the Braves, or who you guys playing? Let's see who y'all playing real quick. And it'll be inbounded by Trevelin Queen. Yeah, you guys are still playing the Braves. Yep. And here we go. They get inside, and this is going to be a turnover and a costly one by the Sixers. And here we go. Here's Williams. Gets it over to Krejci. Krejci still looking. Krejci still looking. And I can't tell what's happening here, but it looks like it's a foul against the Sixers. Or maybe it's an injury timeout. I can't tell what's going on. Ousmane Dieng. 6'10 at the age of 22. The 11th pick of the 2022 NBA draft. And Tyler Bay got hit hard for sure. It's like, come on, man. Here we go. Here's the OKC Thunder player. Matching up against Michael Foster. And this is going to be a foul coming against Michael Foster. That will once again be Williams. That will be Jalen Williams. Jalen. 6 likes now. I appreciate everybody who's continued to support. Appreciate everybody that's been continuing to support, man. Let's keep this up. I can't tell if that was the first one good there by Jalen Williams, or if it was the second one. The second one rather is no good. So he made the first one but missed the second. There's Trevelin Queen with the ball. Queen over to Jaden Springer. Springer rolling to the right. Springer kicking out to Paul Reed. Reed coming inside. Reed up for 2, and it's good for Paul Reed. And he'll give the Sixers the lead right back, 23-21. Here's Williams spinning around the screen. Williams still looking for options. We'll chuck it over. Lead course towards Krejci for a 2, and it is good. Here we go. He's traveling Queen with the ball. Queen will chuck it over towards Julian Champagnie, and this one is going to be good. It was right under the basket. That's where we like some of these bigger guys. This ball is loose, but it's picked up once again by Jalen Williams for OKC. We'll come inside. We'll kick it out to Krejci. Krejci back over to Jalen Williams. Williams, and this is going to be... Can't tell what's going on, but it was picked up once again here. Krejci is step back 3, and this is going to be no good, and the Sixers will pick this one up. Guys, appreciate the 7 likes in the chat. Let's keep growing this up to 10, man. Here's Jaden Springer, and he's going to be blocked. Foster trying to pick it up, and it's going to be another turnover here by the Sixers. Pokusevski with the lockdown defense. And this is a tighter game here now between the Sixers and the Thunder. This is a tight game, man. Tight game between these two Summer League teams. Tight game between these two teams right now, guys. Let me know some thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the game so far? The score? Score right now is... Let me see if I can find it. It is 25-23. The Sixers have the lead. Sixers have the lead 25-23 right now. Guys, let me know thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the game so far? It's 25-23. Sixers have the lead. They're reacting to a little boy. You guys know about the KD rumors? They're reacting with a little boy about Tyrese Maxey possibly being in a trade deal. And this will be a kick out here to Pokusevski. Pokusevski, as the game comes back on for 2, is no good, and it's rebounded here by the Sixers. Here's Trevelyan Queen. Gets it over towards Jaden Springer. Over to Paul Reed. Reed. Looking, finds Jaden Springer. Springer spinning, making moves. Springer is going to kick it out. Isaiah Joe, I believe that is for 3. That's no good, and it's rebounded by the Oklahoma State Thunder. Here's Josh Giddey with the ball. Giddey still looking. Giddey will kick out, and the OKC Thunder will shoot 3, and it is good, and the Oklahoma State Thunder will take the lead by 1, 26-25. That was number 21, Aaron Wiggins, who shoots in and makes it. Paul Reed fakes step back, kicks out to Jaden Springer. Springer, still looking. Springer shoots a 2. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Paul Reed for the Sixers. Paul Reed picks it up, and at this point, he's just looking for options. And this was a nasty turnover, and I don't know what Paul Reed's doing. This will be Trey Mann bringing it and shooting a 3. It's going to be no good, but the Oklahoma State Thunder will get the rebound. And another 3-way shot by OKC, and it's going to be no good. Springer tries to get the rebound. Looks like this is going to be going against OKC, and the Sixers will keep it with 3:55 left to go. Guys, be sure to share out the stream if you guys are coming in here. Be sure to share out the stream. And be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. 3:50 left to go here in the first half. Here's Isaiah Joe with the ball. Isaiah Joe around the screen, gets it over towards 19, and this is going to be a charge. This is going to be number 19, which is Justin Smith. I think it's an offensive foul here, and it should be an offensive foul. Josh Giddey is all confused right now on what's going on. Here's Giddey with the ball. Giddey, a 2. No good, but a foul will be called against the Sixers, I think. Aaron Wiggins has definitely been a factor, and so has Krejci here, 4. And it's going to be a turnover here by the Sixers. They'll push it up, and it will go up for 2, and it's good. That was Aminu Mohammed putting it up for 2, and another costly turnover by OKC. Let's check it once again, and this is going to be a turnover by the Sixers. Turnovers coming left and right for both teams. Pokusevski with the ball. Gets it over to Robinson Earl inside. He'll shoot it for 2, and it's good, and 1. Beamer 231, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Say, hey, brother. I appreciate the commentary. Would you mind recapping the score more often? I got audio only. All right, it's all good, man. It's all good. Score right now, my guy, is 28-27. OKC have the lead with, I think, 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the first half. If you want to know what the score is right now. But Beamer 231, appreciate you for coming through. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, my guy. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, my guy. Gonna keep on doing this for at least the rest of this week. Guys, give me thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the game so far? Got 3:09 left, I think, in the first half. Let me know some thoughts on what you guys think through the first half. We'll go over the box score at halftime. Beamer 231, man, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, my guy. We'll definitely appreciate a subscription from you, my guy. The more supporters, the merrier, as some people say these days. But guys, give me thoughts in the chat. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the game so far. The Golden State Thunder lead it 20-27 over the Philadelphia 76ers with, I think, 3 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first half before the second half begins. Robinson Earl will go to the free throw line, and the first one is good for him, and that's the only one, as it was an and-one opportunity, and it will be good for him. Isaiah Joe will bring this down the other end. Isaiah Joe gets served to Jaden Springer. Springer kicks it out towards Aminu Mohammed getting inside, and this one is going to be good for him. Josh Giddey will chuck this over to Pokusevski, and this is going to be a turnover by the OKC Thunder. Springer spinning, getting locked up by Robinson Earl, tries to pull one up for 2, misses it, and he wanted an and-one opportunity to give the Sixers the lead, but he can do it with 2 free throws here. The foul is going to be on Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Appreciate it, B-Murph 231. And the first one is good at the line for Jaden Springer. Jaden Springer looking to give the Sixers a 2-point lead here with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half. And he does just that. Sixers have the lead 31-29 over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Josh Giddey will now take the ball here. Matched up against Aminu Mohammed. Josh Giddey lost the ball, gets it back. Giddey chucks it over. Pokusevski, I believe, is the one to shoot a 3, and this one is good. And Oklahoma City will take the lead right back here, 32-31 over the Philadelphia 76ers. Isaiah Joe rolling to the right. Joe still looking for options, finds Paul Reed. Reed still looking for options. Reed coming inside. Reed kicks out to Jaden Springer. Springer still looking. Springer goes inside. Springer kicks it outside to, I believe that is, you couldn't tell that was Isaiah Joe again for a 3, and it was good. So the Sixers take the lead right back to 34-32. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Pokusevski gets it over towards, I believe that is Tre Mann. Tre Mann coming inside. Tre Mann still looking. Tre Mann step back 2 is good. And this will be a tie ball game with 34 apiece for both teams. And Aminu Mohammed will fall to the floor, but he will draw the foul, and he will go to the line for 2. The foul is going against Pokusevski. Aminu Mohammed playing at Georgetown last year, averaging 14 points a game and 8 rebounds a game. At Georgetown at the age of 20, he's 6'5". Minute 38 left here in the first half as Aminu Mohammed will miss the first free throw at the line. Can't be missing the free throws, man. We have a tie ball game against OKC right now. This Summer League team is no joke, man. Gotta step up our game. The Summer League team of OKC is better than that OKC's actual roster. And Aminu Mohammed will make the second one off the front rim, and it will go in. And the OKC will take possession of the ball. And they'll be able to. Tre Mann taking a 3, and that one is going to be good. Tre Mann is definitely killing the Sixers right now. The Sixers have to find some way to lock him up. Here's Jaden Springer with the ball. Springer still looking. Springer shoots a 3. That one is no good, and the OKC Thunder will get the rebound. 37-35, Oklahoma City has the lead. Josh Giddey gets it over towards 13. And this is going to be an offensive foul against OKC. And 13 being Ousmane Dieng. About a minute left to go here in the first half. Here's Jaden Springer with the ball. Springer still looking. Springer goes to his right. Still doing moves. Springer, a 2 is no good. And Michael Foster, I believe, cannot get the rebound. Tre Mann with the ball. Matched up against Paul Reed. Tre Mann still looking for options as he stands behind the 3-point line. Tre Mann still looking. Tre Mann lost it. The ball is loose. Sixers pick it up, but it looks like it is going to continue to go the Sixers' way anyway. With about 36 seconds left to go here in the first half, Sixers have an opportunity to make a bucket, I think. I think this was against OKC. Well, it looks like Paul Reed is going to be fouled here, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Paul Reed with 7 points, 3 for 4 from the field, and I think that says 5 rebounds. The first free throw by Paul Reed is going to be short, and it's going to be no good. So the best that the Sixers can do up to this point is to be down by 1, by half at least, unless they can get another shot off. Paul Reed, you got to make your free throws, man. You're a veteran in this league. You're a veteran in Summer League, and he'll make the second one at the line. The Sixers are down 37-36 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sixers will have time for one more shot after this possession, and the OKC Thunder will go for two, and this one is good. That will once again be Tre Mann. Tre Mann is killing the Sixers right now. Sixers got to wake up. And this will be a timeout called. Looks like by the Sixers, kind of talk strategy. They're kind of struggling towards the end of the second quarter. So I think it's a good time for them to take a timeout and see what they can change. But again, you're going to go into the locker room, You're going to make adjustments. You're going to, make corrections. And hopefully find a way to win this game. Go out there and win this one, Sixers. Let's go. All right, y'all, we got 27 seconds left here in the first half, in the second quarter. Sixers down by 3. Let's see if they can change anything here. Let's see if they can at least get a shot off, as this will be inbounded. Isaiah Joe will take the ball down the other end of the court. Or rather, that's Treble and Queen. Queen with the ball, still looking for options. Queen. Still looking, finds Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe for 3 from the top of the key is good! Isaiah Joe will tie this game at 39. But OKC will have a time to get a shot off. And they throw it to Robinson Earl under the basket, and it is no good. Sixers get the ball back. Jaden Springer with the heave, but it's not even going to be close. And we have a tie ball game here at the end of the first half. Sixers and the Oklahoma City Thunder each have 39 points apiece. And we got ourselves a little bit of a competition here in this one against OKC. Both teams are 39 apiece. Guys, I'm going to go over the box score and we'll take the halftime break here. So as you guys know, the game is tied here between both teams at 39 points apiece. Starting out on the Oklahoma City Thunder side, leading the way is Tre Mann with 11 points, a rebound, no assists, and 1 steal. And following that up is Aleksej Pokusevski with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. And then following that up is Aaron Wiggins with 5 points, 3 rebounds, no assists, no steals and no blocks either for him. And then following that up is Vit Krejci with 5 points, a rebound, and an assist each. No steals, no blocks for him. Following that up is Lindy Waters III with 3 points, a rebound, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Following that up is one of 2 Jalen Williams. You guys are not going to tell which one I'm saying, obviously. But the one Jalen Williams, the one Jalen, has 3 points. Looks like 3 points, 2 rebounds, no assists, no steals. But trying to read the stats, but 1 block as well. I'm using a different scoreboard, guys, so don't be surprised if you don't see me go so smoothly through this. And then you have Ousmane Dieng with 2 points, a rebound, and 2 points for Ousmane Dieng, a rebound, 2 assists, a steal, no blocks. And everybody else has 0 points in the on the board, including, surprisingly, Josh Giddey. I don't know how Josh Giddey doesn't have a single bucket on the board. OKC shooting 44% from the field, 36% from three, and looks like, if I'm reading this right, it says 40% from the free throw line. So that is bad. That is bad. And now over to the Philadelphia 76ers side. Surprisingly leading the way for the Sixers is Jaden Springer with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and no blocks. And then Isaiah Joe following that up with 9 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, 4 steals, surprisingly for him. So it's pretty much a big-time defensive night for him. But also he's shooting the ball. He's shooting the ball solidly. But 9 points on the board for him. For Paul Reed, he has 8 points, 5 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Aminu Mohammed following that up with 5 points, a rebound, no assists, no steals, no blocks. For Miles Powell, he has 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, no steals, no blocks. And then Julian Champagnie, 2 points for him, 2 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks for him. And that's in terms of the Sixers players scoring. In terms of the team scoring, though, they are shooting the ball 41% from the field. From 3, they're shooting the ball 27%. And from the free throw line, they're shooting the ball 71%. So that is the box score for the first half. The game is tied up at 39 points apiece. And we will take the halftime break like we always do, guys. So you guys know the drill pretty much. If you guys are old to this channel, go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys have to do in order to prepare yourselves for the second half, featuring the Philadelphia 76ers and the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Summer Basketball League. And I'll see you guys back here in the second half. Let's go Sixers, and let's go find a way to get this W. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry I'm a little late here the second half. I got interrupted constantly left and right, otherwise I would have been back here sooner, but second half we're here and we're underway here to begin the second half. Someone kicked it out to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe gets inside, puts one up for two, and he misses it by a landslide towards the left side. The ball was loose, but OKC picks it right back on up. Pokusevski with the ball. Flips out to Robinson Earl over to Josh Giddey looking for first points with a three, and it's going to be no good. And it's going to be out of bounds by Michael Foster here for the Sixers. And that's going to be Tre Mann shooting a three, and that one's going to be good. Or rather, that's going to be Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe here with the ball. Joe gets it down to Paul Reed. Reed still looking for options. Reed still looking. Reed will kick it out. And that was going to be towards Jaden Springer. But the ball's going to be loose, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. And the Oklahoma State Thunder will take possession here. The score, by the way, guys, is 42-39. Oklahoma State has the lead. Robinson Earl gets it over to Josh Giddey. And Giddey is going to lose it, but it goes off of Trevelin Queen, and it's going to be OKC Thunder basketball. Giddey will inbound to Robinson Earl, gets it over to Tre Mann. Mann back over to Giddey, and Josh Giddey will get his first points of the night with a simple layup. And it's going to be a timeout here by the Sixers. I'm assuming it's going to be a timeout here by Philly. Hey, Kate, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. I saw the situation. Mitch just DM'd me a little bit ago. I will take it off them, but I'm going to tell you how I got it. It was actually kind of funny. So, Mitch had the Hardcore Sports Network logo as his banner. I simply screenshotted it and then used it as my Twitter, as my logo on Twitter. But I'll switch it back after I'm done with the stream. But appreciate you for coming through, AK. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. But yeah, I'll change that after I'm done here. But yeah, okay, AK, I'll change that when I'm done here. But guys, let me know some thoughts in the chat. How you guys feeling about the game so far? Starting off the third quarter, Sixers are struggling. Yeah, it's all good, AK. I actually tried to do that, so I wanted to see if Mitch would realize that the Hardcore Sports logo was my profile picture. I tried to see that to see if Mitch would notice. And, of course, Mitch notices by today when I literally had that, like, a week or two ago, and Mitch didn't notice by then. I appreciate you, AK. Be sure to hit the like button, my guy. There we go. Game's back on. Sixers down by 5, 44-39. There's Isaiah Joe with the ball. Isaiah Joe still looking. Isaiah Joe rolling to his left, kicks it out towards Trevelin Queen. Queen gets out to Jaden Springer. Springer still looking. Springer with the turnover, but it's going to be a kickball here by the Oklahoma State Thunder, so the Sixers are going to keep it with 14 on the shot clock. Josh Giddey, I believe I'm reading that right, is 1 for 6 tonight with just 2 points. Queen inbounds it to Isaiah Joe for 3, and that's going to be short, and it's going to be rebounded by Josh Giddey for the Oklahoma State Thunder. Q gets it over to Pokusevski. Pokusevski puts it up for 2. No good, and no good twice, and the Sixers will get the rebound. Jaden Springer gets down to Paul Reed. Reed laying it up for 2, and that is good for Paul Reed. Under 8 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Josh Giddey gets it over to Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl back to Giddey. Giddey around the screen. Giddey still looking. Giddey gets it down to Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl just spinning. Lost the ball. Sixers will pick it up. Trevelin Queen takes the ball, lays it up, and is going to miss it, but it will be fouled by Josh Giddey, and I believe he's going to the free throw line for 2. And Trevelin Queen will make the first free throw of 2 at the line here for the Sixers. Let's go. The Phillies beat the Nationals today 5-3. Thank God. Guys, my bold prediction for today, as Trevelin Queen made the second one, I said today that the Phillies would win against the Nationals today, and the Sixers would lose to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this one's going to be against the Sixers here. It's going to go against Jaden Springer for the foul. And this will be an inbound pass here by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this is actually going to be a jump ball. And Trevelin Queen's going to win the jump ball. But this is going to be a turnover, actually. Josh Giddey bringing it down the other end. But Josh Giddey gets absolutely posterized. Josh Giddey gets posterized here by Trevelin Queen, who said, "Get that out of here." But he made contact with the hand of Josh Giddey, so this is going to be a foul against him, and this is going to be 2 free throws for Josh Giddey. MC says, "Way to go, Phillies and company, and go Sixers." You already know. Josh Giddey will miss the first free throw of 2 at the line. Josh Giddey with the second free throw will make that one, and he has 3 points on the night on that note, and OKC has a 2-point lead. There's Isaiah Joe with the ball. Isaiah Joe gets it over to Jaden Springer. Springer going left side, matched up against Trey Mann. Springer still looking, spinning, fading, 2-point shot. No good, and it's rebounded by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Okashevsky, I believe, gets it over towards Josh Giddey. Giddey still looking, gets it over to Robinson Earl, and that one's going to be good. And the Oklahoma City Thunder lead it by 4. There's Trevelin Queen with the ball. Queen still looking, kicks out to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe gets over to Paul Reed. Reed still looking. Reed taking a 3. That's going to be short. And it's going to be rebounded by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this is going to... And looks like Pokashevsky stepped out of bounds, and this is going to go the Sixers' way once again. Another costly turnover here by OKC. And this one is a 4-point game, 6.5 minutes left. 47-43 OKC is the score right now. And it's inbounded here to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe gets it over towards Julian Champagnie. Champagnie shooting a 3. It's no good. It's literally airballed. And it's going to be rebounded here by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here, I believe, is Trey Mann. Still looking. Kicks out to Robinson Earl over to Josh Giddey. Giddey, a 2, is no good. And the Sixers will get the rebound with Paul Reed. Champagnie gets it out to Paul Reed. A 2 is good for Paul Reed. Giddey will kick it out to Robinson Earl. I believe Trey Mann back to Josh Giddey. Giddey will chuck it over towards Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins will put one up, and this is going to be an offensive foul against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that one's going to go against Aaron Wiggins. Here we go. Here's Treble and Queen with the ball. Queen matched up against Josh Giddey. Queen gets it over towards 29, I believe. That would be Tyler Bay, and Tyler Bay is going to fall to the floor, and he's going to go to the line for 2. And the first one is good by Tyler Bay at the line. And the second one for Tyler Bay is good, and this game is all tied up at 47 points apiece. And here's Josh Giddey with the ball. Giddey spinning. Giddey still looking. Giddey gets it over to Robinson Earl, who's going to lay up, and he's going to miss the layup. Rebounded by the Sixers. And Tyler Bay is going to miss it, but it's going to be out of bounds against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Sixers will take the inbound pass. Tyler Bay to do the inbound pass here for the Sixers. And he'll inbound it now. So I believe Isaiah Joe will get back to Tyler Bay, kicking it out. Springer, a 3 is no good, and it's rebounded by Julian Champagnie. And he can't get it to go. But once again, everyone's under the basket here. And that was going to be good that time for Tyler Bay. And the Sixers will take a 2-point lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. A timeout will be called by OKC to talk things over. And we'll see how the rest of this game is going to turn out. Sixers with a 2-point lead with 4:49 to go. 49-47. Man, what a close competitive game we got here, ladies and gentlemen. Great game right now between these teams. This is a great game that we are watching right now. Between the Sixers and the Thunder, this game is close, man. Shout out to the 5 people in the chat, by the way. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And be sure to share out the stream. Let's bring more viewers in here. We need 1 more like to 10 likes, guys. Who's going to be the one fraud that hasn't hit the like button yet to hit that like button and get the stream up to 10 likes? Who's going to be the one fraud to hit the like button? And guys, I take that as a joke. You guys are not frauds. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys are feeling about the game so far. Give me thoughts on the chat. And once again, guys, this is a 2-point game here between the Sixers and the Thunder. As Oklahoma City will take over, and it's Josh Giddey with the ball now. And he'll take it down the other end, gets it over to 13. 13 back over towards Robinson Earl, over to Josh Giddey. Giddey matched up against Jaden Springer. Giddey gets inside. Giddey with the layup is no good, but he's going to be fouled here. And the foul is going to be caused by Julian Champagnie. And the first free throw for Josh Giddey is going to be good at the line. Dude, Mitch has 50+ people in his chat right now. It's insane. Bring some of those people over here, Lucas. Let's go, man. Bring some of the people over here. And the second one is good for Josh Giddey as well. So this will once again be a tie ball game here at 49 apiece. James Springer gets it over to Miles Powell. Powell back to Springer. Springer will get inside. Springer. And he lost the ball. It's going to be in possession of, I think, OKC. I think OKC is going to have possession. And they will. Lucas, bring some of those people over here, man. Bring some of those people over here. We need the views over here, man. Let's go. Here we go, and it's going to be a turnover here. And Aminu Muhammad tried to lay it up and in, and it's not going to happen, but he will be fouled by Jalen Williams. That has to be the most people that Mitch has had in his chat, maybe ever. Like, I've never seen Mitch have close to 50 people in his chat in my life. And the Sixers will make both free throws at the line. Josh Giddey will give it over to Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl still looking. Gets it down towards Williams. Gets it over to Josh Giddey. Over to Robinson Earl. And at this point, they're just playing the triangle game. And OKC gets the rebound. And they shoot another three. That's going to be no good. And Springer tries to put this back in play. But it's going to be out of bounds by the Sixers. And the OKC Thunder will keep it with 14 on the shot clock. Robinson Earl gets over to Josh Giddey. Giddey kicks it out to Williams. Williams spinning against Myles Powell. Gets it over to Josh Giddey. Giddey has to shoot this one for three. That is good for Josh Giddey. And the OKC Thunder will take the lead. Actually, didn't know. They counted it as a long two. But this game will be tied at 51 apiece. Julian Champagnie with the ball. Champagnie gets it over. And that one is going to be good right there by Tyler Bey, and one. So they count the bucket. The foul is going to go against Robinson Earl. And Tyler Bey with a beautiful, beautiful layup right there. Beautiful layup right there by Tyler Bey, and he will make the free throw on top of that. And the Sixers will have a 3-point lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jalen Williams with the ball. Williams puts it up, but he's going to be fouled here by Myles Powell. Myles Powell will be the one fouling Williams here. Jalen Williams with just 3 points on the night. One of two Jalen Williams on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I said 1 of 2. And Jalen Williams will make the first one at the line. And the second one by Jalen Williams is going to be good. And the OKC Thunder are down by 1 here to the Sixers. Here's Myles Powell bringing it down. Gets it over to Jaden Springer. Springer back over to Myles Powell. Powell shoots a 2. That is no good. Rebounded by the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 gets over to Robinson Earl. Gets it over to Pokusevski. Kicks out for 3 as the OKC Thunder's player. And this one is good. That is Robinson Earl. 56-54. OKC has the lead. Myles Powell with the ball. Powell still looking. Gets inside. Powell gets the ball back after it was deflected. Powell kicks out to Tyler Bey. A 3. Airballed. And this one is going to be taken back by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it is going to be a slam by Jalen Williams. Myles Powell will take a 3. That one's good for Myles Powell. Sixers down by 1, 58-57, under 2 minutes to play. Williams gets it over to Robinson Earl. And then someone got it back over to Williams, over to Robinson Earl, over to Pokusevski. Not him, it's Krejci. Gets over to number 12, shooting a 3. That's no good. It's rebounded by the Sixers. Tyler Bay will pick this one up. And the Sixers bring it inside with Jaden Springer. This is going to stay with the Sixers. Jalen Williams to knock this one out of bounds. And the Sixers will take the inbound pass. Lucas, bring some of the people that are in Mitch's stream over here. Bring some of the people over here. Let's get the views up. And Tyler Bay loses the ball, but this one is intercepted by Amina Mohammed as OKC tried to take a shot down the court. Amina Mohammed will kick it out to Julian Champagnie, over to Isaiah Joe, over to Myles Powell. Powell still looking for options. Powell still looking. Powell gets it down towards Tyler Bay. Tyler Bay will drop it towards Julian Champagnie, and that is good. And Julian Champagnie gives the Sixers the lead 59-58 with under a minute to go in the third quarter. Here's Krejci, gets it over towards Williams, gets it over 13. 13 comes inside, and it's going to go up for 2, but it does miss. But number 13 for the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is Ousmane Dieng, will go to the line for 2. Chance to give the Oklahoma State Thunder the lead back with 44 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And the first free throw by Ousmane Dieng is no good. And with 44 seconds left here, the best thing Ousmane Dieng can do here is tie the game at 59 apiece. And Dieng is going to make the second free throw, and he ties this game up at 59 apiece. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. As Myles Powell will bring this down, he will shoot a 3. That one is no good as it rims out. And it's going to be rebounded here by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here's Jalen Williams, gets it over to Ousmane Dieng. Dieng over to Williams, over to Krejci. Krejci inside, he comes. Krejci kicks it out once again to Williams. Williams gets it over. And that was a beautiful shot right there by Ousmane Dieng to give the Oklahoma City Thunder a 62-59 lead. OKC leads by 3, and another turnover by Myles Powell. They can get another one off, but a block is made by Isaiah Joe. He runs into the camera crew. Someone was down. One of the camera guys with 0.3 of a second left. Isaiah Joe with a phenomenal block to prevent 2 more points from coming on the board. With 0.3 of a second left, it's going to be an inbound pass, and they're just going to put it up just for the heck of it, I think. So they just want to let it go here. Let's see where they inbound it. They just launched it up for 2, and it's going to hit off the side of the backboard, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter, as the Philadelphia 76ers will be down to the OKC Thunder 62-59. As we go to the fourth quarter, Sixers looking to find a way to squeak another one out against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're down by 3, 62-59. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This game is actually going by pretty quick. Well, the Summer League games, guys, I'm not even going to lie to you. They go by so fast. They go by so fast. We could be done with this stream in under 2 hours. But when I go over the stats, it might extend it closer to 2 hours, but we'll see. Mitch has 32 people watching his stream. That is crazy how he has 32 people in there. Appreciate the 5 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't done so, be sure to hit the like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And be sure to share out the stream. And let's bring more people in here, man. Let's bring more people in here for the views. Let's go. And also, guys, it helps out with the watch hours as well. So the more people we bring in here, the more watch hours that we continue to build up and hopefully build up this channel to eventually someday get monetized. Then I can start making money on YouTube. So please, the more support and the more people that come into the stream to support me, the more upgrades that we can get to make this channel as big as possible. In order to be monetized, guys, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, man. I think I'm only around 600 something. So, guys, bring more viewers in here and let's keep on going. Williams gets it over to Ousmane Dieng for 2, and it's going to be no good. The Sixers are going to lose it. That was Paul Reed losing the ball as the fourth quarter begins here. And OKC would take the ball back with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Krejci with the inbound pass here. And this is going to be, I think they're going to call it a kick ball against number 19, Justin Smith. And they're going to give OKC the ball back once again with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Jalen Williams will inbound it here towards another Jalen Williams. Ousmane Dieng will get it over. Pokusevski gets inside for 2, and this one is good. The Oklahoma City Thunder lead this by 5 points. Pokusevski with 9 points on the night. Springer gets it over to Paul Reed. Reed is going to have this one be kicked by Jalen Williams. And the Sixers will keep this once again with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. How many more times are we going to say 14 seconds left on the shot clock? Springer with the ball. Springer coming inside. Springer still looking for options. Springer finds Trevelin Queen. Queen spinning. Shoots it for 2. No good. And the Sixers will get the rebound. Springer will take another 3. Can't get that one to go. But Justin Smith will get the rebound and will get this one to go for 2 to make this a 1-possession game. Jalen Williams gets it over to Pokusevski. Back to Jalen Williams. Williams still looking. Williams, a 3. Can't get it to go. Sixers will get the rebound. Sixers need some clutch buckets. Here's Jaden Springer with the ball. Springer, pump fake. Over to Paul Reed. Reed with the fake. Reed up for 2. No good, and it's rebounded by the Oklahoma City Thunder by Pokusevski. Williams gets it over. Krejci back to Williams. A 3. No good. This is going to be picked up by the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's still loose, and it's going to be a foul here coming against Malik Ellison. A lot of plays happening back and forth here by both teams, guys. And Malik Ellison, I believe, is the one to get the steal. And the Sixers have a chance to tie here if they shoot a 3-pointer. Here's Trevelin Queen with the ball. Queen gets it over to Paul Reed. Reed has to handle this quickly. Reed is being sent into purgatory as there are like 3 or 4 guys around him. And they tried to make Paul Reed travel, but I don't think it happened right there. They might be calling a jump ball. I think they're calling a jump ball between Paul Reed and Jason Williams. Or Jalen Williams, rather. And the jump ball is won by Paul Reed here for the Sixers. Here's Jaden Springer gets over to Trevelin Queen. Queen. Try to get it towards, I believe, Justin Smith. which is number 19. Yes, but it was a little too far out to the right side, so they could not execute the play. Thomas Watts, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Say good evening and go Sixers. Hey, appreciate you for coming through. Man, be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so, my guy. Here we go. They bring it down the other end. DA with the ball, or rather, that's a Trey Mann. Gets over to Pokusevski. This ball is loose. Sixers pick it up. And a play was made right there by Pokusevski. The play is still going on. They still have this play alive. And a two-pointer is good by Malik Ellison. The play still went on. I thought the refs would have stopped it, but turns out they did not, so they played 4-on-4. Pokusevski gets it back over towards Trey Mann, I believe. And this game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to come down to the wire between these two teams. Craigie with a great block right there, though I have to give him credit on that one, against number 19 in Justin Smith. Justin Smith should have had that two-pointer. And Trey Mann to do the inbound pass here. Inbounds it to Pokusevski. Gets it back over towards Trey Mann, spinning. Mann still looking. Kicks it out towards Justin Williams. Or Jalen Williams, I should say. Anyway, it looks like Isaiah Joe is going to draw the blocking foul here. And looks like the OKC Thunder are going to go to the line for two. And it's going to be Pokusevski doing the job. Yo, where's the technical? Pokusevski literally put his foot on Isaiah Joe's head. Pokusevski will make the first one at the line. But where the heck is the technical? Should give him a technical, a flagrant, or something, bro. Of course, they don't review it for anything. Second one by Pokusevski is good. OKC leads it by 3 points, 66-63. Isaiah Joe with the ball now. Flip it over towards Alimu Muhammad. And this is going to be kicked by, looks like, Trey Mann. And this is going to stay with the Sixers here with 12 seconds on the shot clock, not 14 for once. And Alimu Muhammad to do the inbound pass. And this is going, it was going to be stolen by Jalen Williams. But Paul Reed tried to take it away, but turns out Paul Reed draws the foul. Paul Reed receives the foul call, and under 7 minutes left to go. Still a 3-point game here between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Philadelphia 76ers. Pokusevski to do the inbound pass here. Inbounds it to Williams. Williams gets it over to Trey Mann. Trey Mann's still looking. Trey Mann gets it over to Pokusevski. Pokusevski, a three. Got it. Man. Sixers, man. We need some buckets right here. Come on. Isaiah Joe will get it over to Paul Reed. Reed's still looking for options. Reed gets it over to Aminu Muhammad. Muhammad back out to Paul Reed. Reed kicks out. Muhammad for three. Can't get it to go. And the Sixers do not get the rebound. Come on, guys. We need more hustle than that. Dieng a three. No good. And this is going to be out of bounds here by the Sixers as Dieng, I believe, if not him, 23 is Trey Mann. Trey Mann deflected it off of Paul Reed. Josh Giddey to do the inbound pass here. And now they're calling this out of bounds by OKC. So 6-point game here. Sixers have possession now. Isaiah Joe to do the inbound pass here. Isaiah Joe will take this down the other end of the court. Isaiah Joe on the left side. Isaiah Joe will kick out to Paul Reed. Reed with the pump fake. Reed still looking. Reed kick out towards Aminu Muhammad. Out to Isaiah Joe. A three. Can't get it to go. Sixers need the rebound. They do get the rebound, and it goes in. Malik Ellison, I believe, was the one to make it. And he was the one to make the bucket. Josh Giddey with the ball now. Giddey kicks it out to Pokusevski. Pokusevski still looking. We'll kick it out towards Williams. Back over to Josh Giddey. And this ball is going to be loose, and the Sixers are going to pick it up. Paul Reed puts it up for 2. He will be fouled, and he will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Jalen Williams will be called for the blocking foul. Paul Reed will go to the line for 2. The Thunder have the lead by 4 points, 69-65 over the Sixers. And guys, if you did not hear what I said earlier, I said earlier that my prediction in terms of the Philly sports teams that play today between the Phillies and the Sixers, I said that the Phillies would win today and that the Sixers would lose. So far, I'm 1 for 1 so far. I could be 1 for 2 if the Sixers don't find a way to pick up. Actually, I could be 1 for. Wait, I'd be 2 for 2 if the Sixers lose tonight, but I'd be 1 for 2 if the Sixers were to somehow find a way to win. But yeah, guys, how do we all think that this game is going to end up going? Do you guys think the Sixers will find a way to squeak one out, or can the OKC Thunder hold on to this lead? Of course, the Miami Heat go ahead and re-sign Victor Oladipo. Of course they do. Appreciate the 7 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button on the stream. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And please share out the stream. Let's continue to bring more viewers in this chat. I'm going to say one thing, though. When it comes to these Summer League games, these games move by faster than the NBA games. I'm going to say that much. Chet Holmgren Tuesday against the Jazz. 23 points, 4 for 6 from 3. 7 rebounds and 6 blocks. This dude is going to be insane in the NBA. When he gets the playing time, this dude's going to be insane in the NBA. Especially if he needs a few years. The first free throw by Paul Reed is going to be good. Once again, the Sixers down by 3 now. They were down by 4 until that free throw was made by Paul Reed. Looks like 5.5 minutes left to go here for the Sixers in the game. Paul Reed will make the second one at the line. So a 2-point game now. 69-67. OKC has the lead by 2 points. So a 1-score game. Josh Giddey coming inside. Giddey. And it's swatted away big time by Isaiah Joe. Trey Mann coming inside. It's no good. Sixers pick it up. Sixers with a chance to tie or take the lead. Amina Muhammad with the ball. Tries to drop it off, and it's going to be no good. Actually, rather, this is going to be a turnover. And here comes Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl coming inside, kicks it out. Towards Trey Mann. Trey Mann. We'll kick it out to Josh Giddey over to Pokusevski. Pokusevski still looking, kicks out. Josh Giddey, a 3. No good. This is going to be short. And the OKC Thunder still get the rebound with Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl will kick out to Trey Mann. Over to Josh Giddey. This is going to be a foul coming against Justin Smith. There's a whole lot of action going on right now between these two teams, man. I'm just going to say that. Whole lot of action going on. That was actually Malik Ellison with the block, not Isaiah Joe. Guys, we need one more like to 10. Someone please hit that like button. Here's Josh Giddey with the ball now. Giddey coming inside. Giddey with pretty much a wide open running lane, and he will posterize. I couldn't tell you who he posterized, but this could be a technical against Josh Giddey. For staring down at Malik Ellison. This could be a technical here against Josh Giddey. And this is going to be a technical. Isaiah Joe will shoot the technical free throw. And it's a three-point game once again. Josh Giddey slammed it right in front of the 28 Malik Ellison, but got a technical. But the Sixers will get the ball back down by 4, 72-68. Trevelin Queen gets it over. Kick it out. And the shot was made by the Sixers, but this is going to be an offensive foul. Malik Ellison's been in a ton of the action so far here for the Sixers, which is absolutely crazy. Here's Josh Giddey with the ball. Gets it over to Tre Mann. Tre Mann still looking. Tre Mann will kick it out to Robinson Earl, over to Josh Giddey. Giddey rolling out to the right. Giddey putting up a layup, and this is going to be an offensive foul. So the OKC Thunder don't come away with any points. Time for the Sixers to take advantage. 4 minutes left. Sixers need to find a way to score some buckets here. Sixers need to take advantage after that Josh Giddey offensive foul towards Malik Ellison. And Malik Ellison's been in a ton of the action tonight. And Isaiah Joe for a three. That is good for Isaiah Joe. That was clutch when it mattered. The Sixers are down by 1, 72-71 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3:50 left to go. And here's Tre Mann looking. And he's going to shoot it too. That is no good. Isaiah Joe gets the rebound. Sixers have an opportunity for the lead. Isaiah Joe with the ball here. Gets it down to Jaden Springer. Springer gets it back to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe, around the screen, gets it over. And that was, I think, Malik Ellison. If not him, it was Tyler Bay trying to put up a layup. Turns out it wasn't made. And with 3.5 minutes left, Tyler Bay is going to go to the free throw line. And Tyler Bay has an opportunity to give the Sixers the lead with 3.5 minutes left to go. The first one is no good from Tyler Bay. So the best the Sixers can do now is tie this one up. Jaden Springer to come back into this game now. Tyler Bay, the second one is good. So Tyler Bay ties the game at 72 points apiece. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Here's Josh Giddey with the ball. Gets it over to Tre Mann. Tre Mann inside. Gets it up. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Sixers with an opportunity for the lead. Trevelin Queen loses the ball. Can he get it back? They're fighting for it constantly. Ball is loose. They get it out. Williams gets it over, and this one is going to be good. Robinson Earl puts in the two-pointer, and the Thunder will take the lead right back. Under 3 minutes to go. Sixers need a big shot. Isaiah Joe gets it over to Jaden Springer. Springer coming around the screen. Springer still looking for options. Springer coming inside, spinning. Gets it down to Trevelin Queen. Queen laying it up for two. No good. Sixers need the rebound. They get it. And someone's got to shoot it. Ellison for two. Gets it to go. Malik Ellison gets it to go for two. And the Sixers keep this one tied at 74 apiece. Under 2.5 minutes remaining. Phenomenal by Malik Ellison. What a shot by Malik Ellison. Keeps this game tied and keeps this game interesting. Oh my. Whew. My heart is pounding right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy how, despite all these young guys in the league that barely get any playing time, unless if you're a starter, or if you get a lot of playing time, like Josh Giddey, for instance, these dudes have some talent, man. They have some talent in the summer league. I'm telling you, they have some talent up their sleeve. This game is tied, ladies and gentlemen. This game is tied. 74 apiece for both teams. Just incredible. Bro, what a shot by Malik Ellison. What a shot by Malik Ellison. Malik Ellison with 6 points on the night so far. This is literally insane, bro. This is crazy right now how this is literally so close right now. It's crazy how this game is so close, man. But, dude, Malik Ellison getting a lot of the action tonight, honestly. This dude's just putting in the buckets and doing what he needs to do, man. Kid's doing a great job. It's crazy how this game is so close right now. Shout out to the 5 people in the chat. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. As the game is back on here, 2:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Josh Giddey with the ball. Giddey spinning. Gets it back from, I believe that was Aaron Wiggins. Giddey at 2 is no good. And the Sixers get the rebound, but Paul Reed loses it. But it's actually going to stay with OKC with, guess what number, folks? 14 seconds on the shot clock. .205 left to go here in the game. Game's tied at 74. And they inbound it. OKC lays it up for 2. It's going to be no good. And this one's going to be rebounded by the Sixers. Isaiah Joe comes inside, kicks it out to Paul Reed. Reed, a 2. Can't get it to go. Isaiah Joe gets the rebound. Kicks it out. Trevelin Queen, a 3. No good. Rebounded by the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this is going to be a foul here coming against Paul Reed. This game continues to be close, guys. This game continues to be close. 1:45 left to go. Game is still tied at 74. Josh Giddey with the ball. Gets it over towards Tre Mann. Tre Mann back to Josh Giddey. Giddey over to Aaron Wiggins for 3, and that is good from the corner for Aaron Wiggins. Minute and a half left here in the game. Sixers need to find a bucket somehow, some way. Trevelin Queen with the ball. Gets it over to Isaiah Joe, over to Paul Reed. Reed over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe lays it up, lays it in. And a 1-point game here, 77-76. Here we go. Josh Giddey gets it over towards Tre Mann. Isaiah Joe, if I'm reading that right, is 15 points on the night. And a step-back 3 for OKC. No good. They tried the bank shot. It does not go. Sixers need this bucket, but a timeout is called for an injury timeout. But Paul Reed was on the floor. The cleaning people go in to clean up the spots there. But Paul Reed with a collision here with Josh Giddey. That should be a technical. Josh Giddey literally pushed Paul Reed to the floor, bro. That has to be a foul against Josh Giddey. Dude, review that for a technical. Review it for a technical. Josh Giddey should have 2 technicals and he should be gone right now. Josh Giddey should have 2 technicals and should be gone. And Isaiah Joe to shoot the first free throw, and the only free throw actually, which is good. And this will tie the game once again at 77 apiece. And Philly will also take possession here. So they tie this up at 77 apiece, and with about a minute left, they have a chance to take the lead and possibly win the game. Here's Paul Reed with the ball. Reed looking, still looking. Put in purgatory by Robinson Earl. Gets it out to Isaiah Joe, back to Paul Reed. Reed It's deflected up, and OKC will take possession of it. And Tre Mann getting inside. And this is going to be a foul coming against the Sixers. I couldn't tell if he was trying to lay this one up. But he was probably trying to lay this up. He was probably trying to lay this one up here. It looks like he's probably going to the free throw line. I don't know what's going on here. Trevelin Queen's like, that's clean, man. Come on. So somebody's challenging this here. It's probably going to be OKC. They're probably going to challenge us to see if this is a foul or not. It's probably going to be a foul against the Sixers. I mean, Trevelin Queen literally takes a hand up towards Tre Mann and then knocks the ball out. So, yes, unfortunately, I have to say this is a foul against Trevelin Queen. Sixers continue to stay in this one with a nail biter, man. Guys, we got 10 likes on the stream. Finally, someone was not being a fraud and decided, you know what, let's hit the like button for my boy. So again, appreciate all 10 likes that have been up in this chat. Let's keep up the support, guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys for hitting the like button, man. 40 seconds left. So it is going to be a foul here against Trevelin Queen. So the coach's challenge by OKC was successful. There's contact to the arm, so it's a foul against Trevelin Queen. Wait, was it unsuccessful? Wait. So I thought I heard successful on there. But the announcer said unsuccessful. Like, which way is it going? Figure it out! Jeez. All right, Tre Mann to go to the free throw line for 2. You got 11 points on the night. If I'm reading that right, it's 5 for 13 from the field, 6 rebounds and 2 steals on the night. Has a chance to give OKC the lead right back, and he does easily. 78-77, 40 seconds left. Sixers need to design up a play here to at least tie this ball game. And the second one for Tre Mann is good. So the OKC Thunder lead it by 2 points, 79-77. There's Trevelin Queen with the ball. Queen gets it over to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe spinning around Tre Mann. Isaiah Joe still looking. Isaiah Joe down to Paul Reed. And this is going to be, I think, against Robinson Earl. But Robinson Earl getting the claps from his bench for the phenomenal defense. About 27 seconds left here in this one in regulation. Isaiah Joe, a 3. Got it to go! Isaiah Joe is not human! Derek Isaiah Joe is not human! Hit a clutch 3! Derek Isaiah Joe! Phenomenal shot! Oh my gosh, bro! What a shot by Derek Isaiah Joe! This man is not human, ladies and gentlemen. This man is a grown man, dude. Oh my gosh. Phenomenal play, Isaiah Joe. 19 points tonight. 2 for 6 from the field. 4 for 6 from 3. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. It's got to be 6 for 12 from the field. 2 for 6 from 2-point range. 4 for 6 from 3-point range. Phenomenal shot, though, by Isaiah Joe to give the Sixers the lead by 1 point over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's get this done, Sixers. Let's finish off OKC. Let's put the dagger in their hearts. 24 seconds left. Isaiah Joe, you are a grown man. You are a grown, driven man, bro. Bruno, what's going on, my guy? Be sure for coming through. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Says who do I think will win? Well, it's right down to the wire right now. Sixers lead it by 1 after a clutch 3 by Isaiah Joe, 80-79, 24 seconds left, so I guess we will see. That is crazy, though, that Isaiah Joe hit a 3 from that deep. But the OKC Thunder still have a chance. Here's Tre Mann with the ball. A tenth of a second is separating the regular clock and the shot clock. Tre Mann still looking. He's going to use it the rest of the time. Man, still looking. Step back 3 is no good. Sixers need to get the rebound. And they do it! The Sixers get the rebound. And somehow, some way, the Sixers find a way to take out the Oklahoma City Thunder. 80-79. Incredible! Oh my gosh! Oh man! Derek Isaiah Joe! Give him most valuable player of the game. Give it to him. Give Derek Isaiah Joe most valuable player of the game. Give it to him. Give it to that grown man. The kid deserves it, man. The kid deserves it. Give the award to that man for MVP of the game. After that shot, I just couldn't believe what I saw. My gosh. Derek Isaiah Joe finds a way to win the game for the Sixers. So incredible. What a fun thing to see. Isaiah Joe wins it for the Sixers. Tre Mann misses his three-point shot, but that last shot, incredible. I still can't believe Isaiah Joe made that shot. 19 points for Isaiah Joe. 6 for 12 from the field. 4 for 6 from 3. 4 steals. Isaiah Joe, give that man your player of the game. Isaiah Joe, let me just do this, bro. Let me just do this. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. I'm still losing my mind on how he made that shot. With about 24 seconds left. I'm still losing my mind on how he made that shot. I know I'm making this stream go on for longer. And you know what? I don't care. I have to talk about how great Isaiah Joe was after that shot. That shot is incredible. Give Isaiah Joe player of the game. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care whether you give one out or not. Give him the player of the game. Man, what a way to finish, man. Man, what a game, bro. Oh. I couldn't believe what I was watching right there. Incredible shot. And a game winner by Isaiah Joe. Gives the Sixers the win. And in Summer Basketball League, the Sixers improved to 2-1. Isaiah Joe better be making the Sixers roster. And Doc Rivers, you watching Isaiah Joe right now? Are you watching Isaiah Joe right now? Put this man on the roster and start playing the young guys. Start playing the young guys, Doc. It's time. Play the young guys. These are what the young guys can do in the league. You got Isaiah Joe going into his 3rd year, so let's use the guy. Same thing with Paul Reed. Let's use these guys. Incredible, man. 80-79, Sixers get the win. Woo-wee! Yes, sir. What a shot still. I'm losing my mind still. Like, how do you make that shot? I am losing my mind. Like, Isaiah Joe, also, he shot the ball as soon as he received the inbound. As soon as Isaiah Joe received the inbound, he shot the ball, and it goes in. That's incredible. Round of applause to Isaiah Joe, man. This kid can play in the league, Doc, so start playing the guy. You ought to be paying attention now, Glenn. It's time to play Isaiah Joe. It's time to play these young guys. They can show something in the league. You just have to give them a chance to play. It's not rocket science. Oh, man. Incredible, bro. Oh, beautiful job. Phenomenal job today. So incredible. Isaiah Joe able to get this done. Levy was the leading scorer today, and yes, he was. We will get to the stat lines right now, actually. Starting on the OKC side, and then we will go to the Sixers side. Starting on the OKC side, leading the way for the Oklahoma City Thunder was Aleksej Pokusevski with 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Following that up was Tre Mann with 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Following that up was Aaron Wiggins with 11 points, 3 rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Jeremiah Robinson Earl with 10 points, 7 rebounds, no assists, 2 steals, no blocks. Josh Giddey with 10 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And then off the bench, Jalen Williams with the LEN with 7 points. 7 points for Jalen Williams, as well as 2 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, a block. And then finally out was Ousmane Dieng with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, as well as a steal, no blocks. Guys, if I'm a little slow on the box score, it's my apologies. I'm just trying to get, used to it. Just trying to get used to the new scoreboard here. All right, where were we? All right. Vic Krejci with 5 points, no rebounds, but 2 assists, a steal and a block each. For Lindy Waters, 3 points, 2 rebounds and an assist, no steals, no blocks. And that's pretty much it for the Oklahoma City Thunder side. Now to the Sixers side, which where you know where we have to start. You know where we got to start. You know where we have got to start. Isaiah Joe. I'm going to say his name multiple times, but I don't care. 19 points. What was it? 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Paul Reed with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Jaden Springer with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Aminu Muhammad with 7 points, a rebound, no assists, a steal, but no blocks. I skipped over Tyler Bay. Tyler Bay with 8 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, a steal, no blocks. I already got to Aminu Muhammad, so skip over him. Miles Powell with 5 points, a rebound, 2 assists, no steals, no blocks. Julian Champagnie with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, no blocks for him. Justin Smith with 2 points. Justin Smith, 2 points for Justin Smith. And Justin Smith, or rather Wait. Yeah, I think was I on Justin Smith or where the heck was I here? Yeah, Justin Smith with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, no blocks. And I skipped over Malik Ellison. Malik Ellison with 6 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block each. And Trevelyan Queen with 2 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And that's going to round out your player stats. And we'll look over the team stats real fast. From the field for the Oklahoma City Thunder, OKC shoots the ball 40% from the field, 72% from the free throw line, and 36% from 3. As for the Sixers, they shot the ball. Sixers shoot the ball 39% from the field, 26% from 3, and 82% from the free throw line. But the Sixers get a grinded out win with, once again, a clutch shot by Derek Isaiah Joe once again. And that's going to pretty much round it out on this note. But before we get out of here, guys, first of all, thank you guys so much for watching this one. Sixers find a way to get a win over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Again, clutch shot by Derek Isaiah Joe to win this once again for the Philadelphia 76ers. And before we get out of here, guys, let's just shout everybody out who came in the chat. So MC, Bruno, Thomas Blatz, Lucas Holman, AK Eagles Podcast, Beamer231, Lukey Dookie, Normal Guy, and that's it. So once again, appreciate everybody who came through to this stream. Sixers get the win, 80-79. And yes, guys, that's going to do it for me. If you guys haven't done so, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, everybody. Sixers win. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.